Hey guys, it's me Amy, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a makeup collection video, and this video has been highly requested and I decided to finally do it. Before I start, I wanted to say that this is a collab with my friend Lily. She's also doing a makeup collection, so I'll link hers down below. If you guys want to follow our makeup accounts on Instagram, I'll tag them right here. So a little disclaimer is I'm not trying to brag in any way. This video was requested by a lot of people on my Instagram, so yeah. Before I show you guys my collection, I just want to say most of this makeup is PR. If you don't know what PR is, it's basically when a brand sends you free products in exchange for a review on your account. So that's where most of my makeup's from.
Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chilling with my...
And also, I know that my makeup collection is so cluttered. I don't have a lot of storage space and I have a lot of makeup, so it's like really hard for me to store makeup just because I have so much and like I have not a lot of space to store it. But I will be doing an updated makeup collection after I get drawers, because I'm gonna get new drawers because these ones not working out. So I will be doing an updated makeup collection maybe in a few months. But anyways, I'm just gonna get started. So this area is basically where I store my makeup. So this is where I film all my makeup videos, and all my makeup is stored right here. So I'm just gonna get started. So starting over here, I have a skincare fridge, but I'm not gonna show it because I do eventually want to do a skincare collection video just because I have a lot of skincare. I'm gonna start off with what's on top of my desk and go into the drawers. Over here, I have a vanity mirror. It's from Costco, and yeah, I kind of broke this side, so we're just gonna flip it around. So this is where I store my brushes. I got this divider at Ross. So over here I have my face brushes. I have a lot of different brush brands, but some of them I have are BH Cosmetics, Beaky Blender, I have some e.l.f., and then I have some Real Techniques. Also, I am aware that my brushes are dirty. I just got finished filming. Over here, my eye brushes, I have some from Beaky Blender, from e.l.f., from Stila, from Doe Color. I just have a bunch of different brushes. Over here, it's kind of just like random brushes. I have some of these mini brushes from Sand and Sky. And then I also have tweezers and eyelash glue. So this just has like a bunch of random stuff. So moving on from there, over here, I have some bigger palettes and I have face masks. These aren't all my face masks. I actually have more. But over here, I have some of my bigger palettes that take up way too much space in here. First, I have this You Can Be palette, then I have this Feathered Kingdom palette, and then I have this 90s palette. It's one of my favorite palettes. The shades are so pretty. And then lastly, from this floor, I have the Havana Blast palette. Moving along, I have this organizer. So back here, I have this like little poster board of a bunch of Polaroids and pictures. Over here is my lipstick and lip glosses collection, and there's a lot of them, so I'm not going to show everything in depth, but I'm just going to like give you an overview. So I have two lip oils from Kosas. Next, I have these really cute lip tints from Lip Hop. Back here, I have two Estate lip glosses, and then I have two Sailor Moon lip glosses from ColourPop. Down here, I have this Jouer gloss. So that's kind of like an overview of what I have here. Back here, I have lip liners and lip glosses, and then I have two Glossy Pops. This one's in Mango, and this one's in Champagne. Then over here, I have liquid lipsticks. I have one from Ofra, one from Kylie. I have a ColourPop one. Up here, I have a Glow Recipe lip pop. I have a Too Faced liquid lipstick. I have some ColourPop Just to Tint lipsticks. Over here, I have lip balms. I have one from Dior, two from Ofra, one from Vaseline, and then one from I Do Care. Over here, I have this cute little basket with a bunch of sponges in it. I have one from Juno & Co. Most of these are from ColourPop, and I also have an e.l.f. one and a Beaky Blender. Below this, I have all my eyeshadow palettes. The first drawer, I have my colorful palettes. Here's an overview of the drawer. Like, there's so much in there you can't really see, but I'm going to show you guys all of them. So I have this strawberry palette, and it's so cute. I have the NYX Ultimate Brights palette. This palette I got from a subscription box. So then I have this palette, and I think this is a dupe for the Huda Beauty palette. And then I also have this palette with a bunch of shimmer. So over here I have this Frozen 2 palette from ColourPop, and they actually sent me this in PR. So it's so pretty. If you guys want to buy anything from ColourPop, you guys can use my code 5makeupbyamy. A little bit of self promo. And I have a bunch of other palettes. I have this Neon palette, this Sailor Moon palette from ColourPop. So this is the Sailor Moon palette, and it's so pretty. ColourPop also did send me this. Below that, I have this Juvia's Place palette. Over here, I have this Valentine's Day palette. I have the Juvia's Place Zulu palette. And then I have the Urban Decay Wired palette. Below it is the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill Bling Boss palette. I'm not going to show every single one of these palettes because I do want to do a future eyeshadow collection. Below that, I have these two palettes from Amore US. So this is their Moon palette, and this is the Sun palette. So that's all of my colorful palettes. So next is moving on to the neutral palettes. So starting over here, I have the Petite and Pretty 9021 Bungalow palette. This is an eye and cheek palette. This is what it looks like. It's so cute. Below this palette, I have a bunch of smaller palettes. I have the Too Faced Chocolate Chip palette. I have this tiny palette from Jill Stewart. Basically, to sum it up, I just have a bunch of smaller palettes like this Believe Beauty one, this Violet Voss palette, and then I have this tiny 4-pan palette from Yes Style. To match with the strawberry palette, I have the orange palette, and this is like a neutral one. So over here, I have my neutral ColourPop palettes. I have the Dream Street palette. This is a collab with Kathleen Lights and ColourPop, and this was my first palette I got. And I actually got this for my 12th birthday. I have the All That palette from ColourPop. This was a limited edition Valentine's Day palette. And then I have my favorite neutral palette, which is the Give It To Me Straight palette from ColourPop. This is what it looks like. And then below the ColourPop palettes, I have this palette from Mora. This is the Happy to See You palette, and this is so cute. It has a bunch of corals and neutrals. So moving from these ones, I have this palette from iMagic Cosmetics. This is a 15-pan palette, and it has such cute shades. And then I have the New View Cosmetics Cashmere palette, and I think this is a dupe. And this is a dupe for the NYX palette. And the last palette I have is so big. This is the Pretty All set from You Can Be. It has your neutrals, your glitters, and your pops of color. So that's all for my neutral palettes. Below that, I have all my makeup bags. I have this one from Cherry on Top, and they actually designed this for me, which is so cute. I just have random makeup bags. And then over here, I have setting sprays. I have this e.l.f. setting spray. I have this Kelcher Marie spray. I have the In Beauty Project setting spray. I also have this to clean my brushes. And then I have this sponge, which I haven't opened yet. So that's all in this drawer. Moving on to my desk, I have 3 drawers. I have 2 small ones and 1 big one. So in the first small one, I have all my lashes. So here's an overview of my lashes. Most of these lash brands are small indie brands. So I'm not going to go in depth because obviously there's a lot. Over here I have these Glamalicious lashes, and I have 4 pairs. These are probably my favorite go-to lashes. Then I have these Blush Pop lashes. I have the ColourPop Valentine's Day lashes. I have 2 pairs of lashes from VA Lashes. And then I have one from Velvet Cream, Glamify, Boss Goddess Beauty. And then I have a bunch of these little lashes from On Fleek Box. On Fleek Box is a lash subscription where you can get 4 pairs a month. I have some from Flower Girl Cosmetics. I have some from Base Blue Cosmetics. I have lash sets back here. So that's all that's in my lash drawer. Moving on to this drawer, which is the biggest drawer, and it stores all my makeup. So here's what it looks like. I am aware it looks really cluttered because it is, but here's an overview of it. And I'm going to start off with primers and concealers. So I have these dividers from Target. So the first divider stores primers and concealer. So first I have this Becca primer. I have the Baby Skin primer. I have the Mini Professional, and I have the Mini Smashbox primer. I have this e.l.f. one, Revolution, First Aid Beauty. Then I have this Clarins primer. Then I have concealers. I have the Too Faced Born This Way. I have the More Cosmetics concealers. I have this LA Girl concealer. I have the ColourPop Pretty Fresh concealer. I have this concealer pot from Believe Beauty. And then I have a Wet n Wild one. And then I have others that are like kind of blended in with them. Moving on to the next drawer. This is my foundation drawer. I am aware that these are white and these aren't, but like I ran out. So these are my foundations. I have 2 Becca foundations. I have the Becca Ultimate Coverage Foundation. And then I also have the Evermatte Shine Proof Foundation. I have 2 foundations from Yes Style. They're from Moonshot. And then this is a liquid one. And then this is a cushion foundation, which is really cool. Down here, I have the ColourPop No Filter Foundation. And my foundation shades are kind of like arranged just in case I need to do someone else's makeup, then I'll have their shade. I have the Poudriere Foundation. I have the Kosas Tinted Face Oil. This is like a light coverage foundation. I have the Skin02 Mineral BB Foundation. Then I have this Studio Blend Foundation from Rowani Cosmetics. Down here I have 4 foundations. I have one from Believe Beauty, one from iMagic Cosmetics, one from YSL, and one from Pure. So that's an overview of my foundation. Next, I have blushes and bronzer. So starting over here, I have the Petite and Pretty 9021 Glow. This is a bronzing and highlighting duo. Then I have this Kosas bronzer. Next, I have the Rimmel London Natural Bronzer. Continuing on with bronzers, I have this stick bronzer. This is from Pure. I have the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. And then the last bronzer I have is the More Cosmetics Island Queen bronzer. And this is a bronzing duo. So next up are blushes. I have tons of cream blushes. I have the ColourPop blush stick in the shade Splash. And then I have these 3 mini cream blushes. Over here I have the Essence Mosaic blush. And then I have this Jill Stewart blush. Down here I have the Anastasia blush trio in Pink Passion. Below this I have a blush duo from Mora. And then I have these 2 Kosas blushes and highlighters. So the one on the left is a powdered blush and highlighter, and the one on the right is a cream blush and highlighter. Lastly, I have these 2 ColourPop Sailor Moon blushes. And they're so pretty. So moving on from my blushes and bronzers, I have my eye products. So I have a lot of different products in this divider. Down here I have my eyeliners. I have felt tip liners, I have pencil liners, and I have a bunch of different colors. On top of that, I have 2 primers. I have this Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow primer and the Essence glitter primer. Over here I have this brow styling cream. I have 2 pomades, one from Anastasia and one from e.l.f. And then I have 2 eyeliners. I have a NYX one and then I have a ColourPop liner. Over here I have a bunch of different things. So I have 2 eyebrow pencils, one from Poudier and one from BDB. Most of the things over here are mascaras. I have the Drama Queen mascara, I have the Telescopic, and then I have some colored mascaras down there. Over here I have liquid eyeshadows. I have 2 liquid eyeshadows from Kosas. And then I have 2 liquid eyeshadows from Estate. And I just have a lash growth serum. I have this glitter liner. Moving on from these, I have highlighters. So I have a bunch of different highlighters. I have powders, liquids, and creams. So I have some ColourPop highlighters. This is the Horse and Carriage highlighter. And then I have this Soul Body highlighter, which is a sister brand of ColourPop's. I have the Too Faced Diamond Light highlighter. I have 4 of these baked highlighters from Estate Cosmetics, and they're so cute. I have pink, I have this shade, and then I have purple and blue. I have the Becca Champagne Pop, which is definitely my favorite highlighter. And then I have a dupe for it, which is the Wet n Wild highlighter. I have this Jeffree Star Liquid Frost highlighter, and I got this actually as a gift from my friend Nicole. I have this liquid body highlighter. On the sides, I have these 2 e.l.f. highlighters. I have the Pure Cosmetics highlighting stick. I have the Believe Beauty highlighting stick. And then I have the Hourglass highlighting stick, and I actually got this from this month's BoxyCharm. So basically, these are my highlighters. So there's an overview. Lastly, I have glitters, and I have them in an acrylic organizer. So right here, I have single shadows. I have a lot of them from Dito Cosmetics. This is what they look like, and I have a bunch of different colors. I have this tiny one from Estate, and then I have this super tiny one I got from a subscription box. Over here, I mainly have loose glitters. So here are some of the glitters I have. So that's what's in this divider. Over here, I have Literally Obsessed glitters from ColourPop. So these are basically glitters, but they're just like in a cream. I have some bigger ones over here, and I have some smaller ones right here. For the bigger glitters, I have this one glitter from the Frozen 2 collection, and this is in the shade Waterfall. So then I have 2 Sailor Moon ones. This one's in the shade Moonlight Legend, and then this one's in the shade Moon Prism Power. So that's what's in this organizer. Over here, I have the Coty Airspun powder. I have an eyelash curler, and then I have a soap bar. You might be like, why do you have these things just randomly laying around? For the eyelash curler, I put it right here just because I'm always using it. And then the soap bar is because sometimes I like to do soap brows. Moving on from this drawer, I have this one. This one's my skincare drawer, which I'm not going to go in depth to just because I want to do another video going really into detail with this drawer. But back here, I have my cellar waters. I have one from Tarte, and then I have a bunch of sleeping masks. I have 2 cleansing balms, and then I have a bunch of face masks, and then I also have some pore mask, but that's what's in that drawer. So that was all for my makeup collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna start trying to be more active on YouTube. I know I said that in every video, but like, I just want to say thank you so much for everyone subscribing to me, even though I haven't been posting. Thank you so much for 900 subscribers. I think we're at 900, which is crazy. I will be trying my best to post more soon. But if you guys did like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and comment down below what you guys would like to see on my channel. And you can't even comment, so like, screw that. I hope everyone has a good day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.